Today I want to use our Parsha to understand a Rambam in Hilchot Shuvah. The Rambam in the second Perek of Hilchot Shuvah says that the process of Shuvah is she'azov hachotech et o, a person should leave the sin, change our ways, yisiro machshavto, take it out of our mind, v'ya'id alav yodea ta'alumot, and the Kadosh Baruch Hu will testify that the person will not go back to his sinful ways. And I ask, not only me, the Lechem Mishnah asks, how can one repent in such a high, to get to such a high level that Kadosh Baruch Hu will testify that we will never do it again? You know, we're human beings. You know, we make decisions, we try to improve our ways, but can we get to the level that Kadosh Baruch Hu will testify that we'll never do it again? That's almost impossible. That's a level that even angels can't get to. The answer is a Lechem Mishnah with that Ya'id alav yodea ta'alumot doesn't mean that the Kadosh Baruch Hu will testify that we'll not do it again. We won't do it again. But it's part of our process. We need to call upon a Kadosh Baruch Hu to be our witness to our decision. And he brings that from our parasha. The pasuk says, when Moshe Rabbeinu gathers Am Yisrael and warns them about what will happen if they sin in the future generations after he dies, he says, I'm going to call on the heaven and the earth to be witnesses to my warning to you. In other words, I'm not going to be around, but they are. And they're going to be looking at you. They're going to still be here. And if you don't go the right way, they're going to be here to testify against you that you got this warning. That means it creates a feeling and an atmosphere that when a warning is given to us, that there's something objective here. There's a check that we can't do whatever we want, but there's someone there looking at us and making sure that we're actually, living up to what we took upon ourselves. And that is what the Rambam is saying. Part of our process of repenting, obviously we don't have to share with friends things that are between us and Kadosh Baruch Hu. Some people will, some people won't. Really depends on your comfort zone. But part of our process is to call upon a Kadosh Baruch Hu and say, look, we made a decision, and we know that a lot of times it's very hard to live up to. So I call upon you, a Kadosh Baruch Hu, to be witness to my decision, so that I know that every time I have a dilemma, every time I need to cope with it, I know you're looking at me, and I called upon you to be witnesses. You're my check and balance to make sure that I stay on the right path. And that turns my decision into a much more serious one. And that is what the Rambam is teaching us. That Shabbat Shuvah, we make decisions, we try and be a bit better than we were before. We need to also try and create external systems that will help us live up to what we decided. Shabbat Shalom.